Hey guys, CJ here, and welcome back to Hybrid News Now, where we cover all the important news and goings-on of the comic book world. Now, we got a few things to discuss today, because it's been a while since our last episode. Primarily, we're going to start off with the big one. Black Widow might be getting her own solo movie. Yes, this is huge news. Of course, lots of Marvel apparently has movies planned up until 2021, so this could be very well one of those coming in Phase 3 or maybe later. But, you know, if you want to if you want to quote me sources on this, here we go. Kevin Feige, or Feige, however you pronounce that damn name. It looks like it's Feige, so I'm going to say Feige. Kevin Feige, straight from the mouth of the guy that runs Marvel right here. He said, and this is a quote, "Black Widow's part in that, which is Avengers Age of Ultron, is very big. We learn more about her past and learn more about where she came from and how she became in that film. The notion of exploring that even further in her own film would be great, and we have some development work on that." So clearly that's huge news. Potentially one of those Phase 3 slots that wasn't, known yet, which a lot of people thought might be Black Panther or Doctor Strange, now could be going to Black Widow. Moving on, will Wakanda be in the Avengers 2? Sticking with Age of Ultron news here. Now this is a little bit of hearsay, a little he said, she said. Now on Twitter, somebody tweeted, at HitFix or something like that, that Wakanda was not going to be in Avengers Age of Ultron, even though shooting had begun covertly in Johannesburg yesterday. Now, Drew McWeeny, the story thickens when Drew McWeeny, famous HitFix correspondent, responded that actually that was not correct. His verbatim words were, "That is not correct," to that first tweet, that Wakanda would not be in the movie. And it's interesting, the plot thickens further and deepens as apparently the Gauteng Film Commission, which is the South African Film Commission, stated that the location would appear as itself, so it's Johannesburg as Johannesburg rather than Johannesburg as Wakanda. Of course, there's going to be other parts of it shot, other parts in South Africa that could definitely be made to look like Wakanda. However, right now Wakanda is not on the docket officially. However, the tweet from Drew McWeeny seems to suggest that it actually will be there. And now let's jump into Gotham. Yes, the Gotham TV show that will air on Fox at some point has cast It's Gordon was cast earlier, and right now the Gordon, Ben McKenzie is going to star as James Gordon. Sean Pertwee was cast as Alfred Pennyworth. Sabrina Goreva was Captain Essen. Aaron Richards is Barbara Keene, and Robin Lord Taylor is Oswald Cobblepot, who's probably going to be one of the big villains here in the beginning. But, of course, big news breaking today, Donald Logue, a very famous actor who was reportedly up for the role of Jim Gordon, is going to play Harvey Bullock, another, central Batman character there. So, what do you guys think about Gotham so far? Tell me in the comments. That's your question for the day. Tell me what you think about Gotham right now. Honestly, Josh, he told me to tell you this, is not excited. He's not happy. He's not looking forward to it. I'm suspending judgment. I think, I'm giving Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. a chance. I'll give this a chance as well, but we'll see. It definitely has a little bit of convincing for me to do, but I feel like Gotham, especially on Fox, where they've got Almost Human, Gotham has a very good, strong base there of dark television that it could definitely draw on. I hope they go the dark route for that, because I would really love to see it be a little more serious. Yes, to wrap it all up, here we go. Elizabeth Olsen has discussed, she's taken to an article in Total Film to discuss her Scarlet Witch costume very briefly. Now, of course, this is a topic of, much debate and much banter. What's she going to be wearing? Because we know Scarlet Witch typically in the comics has worn, this headdress, a very elaborate dress cloak thing. Of course, in the Ultimate Comics, she wore something that was a little more, up with the times, a little more, I guess, undercover, you could say, subdued. Of course, I'm not going to quote the entire thing, this is a paragraph. But basically, the primary things that she said, it's different and more rooted while also being true to the comics. So it definitely seems like they might be going the ultimate route, as some had suggested, but she does mention that she has like a robe or a secrecy robe or something like that. So maybe it's a merging of the two, do you think? Personally, I'm just waiting to see. That'll be great. I'm really looking forward to Quicksilver and Scarlet Witch in this movie. I think it'll be, fantastic. Sorry, I'm actually really exhausted. I'm sick right now. If that explains, my lack of energy. I'm just exhausted, so I'm going to head out and take some medicine. But signing off, this is CJ. Stay right here at Hybrid Network for everything about the comic book world, and I'll see you next time.